What's up, Killshot? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Alright, DLC dropping like it's hot. There's Azrael and Joker. You guys, I'll get to your SDS chat. We need to get Trios entrance information. We'll be talking about that here in a minute. We're going to go over a bunch of stuff here. Definitely the DLC, but also some of the fixes and things that have changed in the new patch. Some of the game settings that I use as well. Who knows, might help a couple people, why not? But welcome in, hit that thumbs up and share it out. Really not what I would want if I could choose a DLC. A lot of heat on Rick Steiner right now, and not a lot of big Hit Row people requesting Hit Row out there, but hey, there are some fans of them, so give them some love. Atticus in the building. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you. Hit the thumbs up and share it out. Debuting the DLC. We'll get down to business here. We'll have some fun with it. House of X, thank you so much for sharing it out. More caliber to Joker. Crow, thanks for sharing it out. Hey, Lady Devil, how you doing? Greg, good to see you. Yeah, I know. Well, I think when they made the game, they were released. So, we bring them back in DLC, so you'll have that. So we're going to have this tag team match. It'll probably take away DQs because B-Fab's a manager, but we'll deal with whatever the game gives us here. Then we'll do, you guys pick a couple matches, and we'll talk about the trios entrances and create an arena. I tried to create the Lethal Arena last night, and it crashed on me, so probably I might go into Create Arena. I don't know if I'm going to try to create one. It might crash. I'll save that for last. I'm going to show all my game settings, how I have everything set up. Possible some AI tendencies too. I'll go in and show you how some of those are set up. See how it goes. Cassie, Madam Red, there she is. Good to see you, Cassie. We debuted some new commercials yesterday on the show if you missed it. Thanks to Clinton and Cassie, even an old Shamrock commercial. What I was saying, Joker, is when you use a manager, my Tag Team Madness match will take out DQs. We will talk about trios entrances in universe mode. Couldn't really customize them before. There wasn't even the option, but it is back. So anybody that has a trios, six-man team in LTD will be adding six-man entrances. Actually, that reminds me. I'm going to test the six-man tornado tag match again, custom, to see if that G6 match is back. Good to see everybody piling in. Keep coming in. Pass it out. Share it to everybody else. Let them know the DLC is dropped. Very easily found it on the store. Click the button. As soon as I went into the game, it uploaded all these new characters. Only 5 characters. Not really that great. And I talked about it before. I was hoping that the DLCs would change to like old school DLCs to where it's not just... not just 5 characters. Wrestling Mama! There she is. So I was hoping that they would add like gear or an arena or 2 and stuff like that as well. But you know how it is. I'm happy with whatever we get. I'm gonna wait another minute here to start the match. Let's see, we'll do a little Tag Team Madness poll as well. I have a feeling I know how this one's gonna come out. Tomorrow night on the WrestleSense Podcast, we got a very special guest. Previously on the show, coming back to talk about a brutal match he was in over the weekend. Plus, we'll be talking about some of wrestling's greatest rivalries. 420, we want the smoke, baby. All right, Steiner's versus Shit Row. Sorry for you Hit Row fans out there. So welcome in. Take your picks, place your bets. We got some people picking Hit Row to win. Alright. Can't retweet my tweet about the show, so maybe we can get some more people in here. So what I'm going to do is when I show this, maybe help out some people on how they're setting up the game for AI versus AI battles. Even those who don't like me, I want to help you. Because a lot of people don't know some of the finer points of the heres and theirs of 23. And I haven't learned all this myself. It's from having a great community and people sharing their best practices and things that they found out. Yeah. Atticus, just the motion is all I... motion and... Well, you guys have a tag finisher already. Okay, we got our private chat in Skype, Atticus. You could drop it there. We'll be talking more about that. I want to thank you for being a part of the show. A little early stream here today, but I get fired up when we get some new information here in the game. And having some new characters. You guys know we do all custom creation here on this channel on the Blaised Radio Network. Custom arenas, which I had to delete all my custom arenas. That's basically the first thing that I would say. If you have custom arenas already made and you downloaded the patch yesterday, take screenshots of your arena and then delete them and restart, because it's very glitchy. And that's understood, because when they patch something that's broken like that and you already used it, they also, on some of the arenas, because I only use the classic sports and the indoor sports arena because the lighting on the smaller arenas still are not fixed. And it did seem like they got rid of some of the Alrighty. Got people hitting me up about tomorrow night's show. I love it when you guys send me information about wrestling so I could use for the WrestleSense podcast. Helps out. A lot of the stuff I already know, or some stuff I don't, so I appreciate it. Alright, so if you're watching a replay, which most people will later on tonight when they're get off of work and whatnot, drop a like if you dig it what's going down. Support the channel. That's the best way to support the channel for free. Alrighty. So check it out. Appreciate y'all stopping in super early. I want to get a head start on all the other, there's going to be a million different streams on the DLCs today. So the more the merrier, the more you can send out. The more people that share this is the important thing right now, to see if we can get some heads in here. All right. Loyalty is currency. I always say that's true. I mean, you can become a member for as low as $1 a month. You can do super chats to help support the channel. We're always improving the channel with any donations that we get. But as Real so eloquently said there, loyalty is currency. Showing up to the shows, dropping likes, leaving comments, that helps the channel. And I really appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals, all you dudes and dolls out there, supporting the channel for almost 6 years here on YouTube, and even a bunch of those who were with me before that, hanging with me for the ride. So I just chose a WrestleMania arena for this. I'm going to start creating, I got to recreate the other arenas I had made. I did the Battle Queen arena, it's already up for download. And then I'll do some outdoor arenas, which I haven't messed with. Probably won't use the smaller arenas because of the lighting. And it kind of sucks to not be able to see the character walk down to the ring. Unless you're a company, there's a lot of companies out there that don't use entrances. So the smaller arenas can work for them. But here at LTD, we're going to have to use the big arenas only. But I appreciate all y'all being a part of the show here tonight. All right. Getting a couple things shared out here. Again, there we go. Double digits in the building now. So let's get to business. We're going to check out these new characters. We're going to talk about the updates in the patch and also some of my game settings on how I run it. No wrong or right way to do it. You do it however you want, but maybe someone didn't realize this or that. I've never been the type of person to tell people how to do stuff, but if I can share something that's worked for me, maybe it'll work for you. Alrighty, let's get down to business. Wally. What's up, Wally? Good to see you, my friend. Well, we got the Steiner brothers. I love making fun of typos. It's just what we do around here. No biggie. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about a lot of stuff here today, and hopefully I can help some people out. So whether you are SimFed, Efed, we are mostly AI versus AI here. Custom creations, custom characters, custom logos, custom arenas, universe mode, all that good stuff. Custom movesets, custom everything. And we know the game's not made for that, so we always have to do a lot of workarounds. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Alright. So let's get down and dirty. Match number 1, Steiners versus Hit Row. See, yeah, they're going to turn off DQ because there's a manager. That's fine. Tag Team Madness in the WrestleMania. I don't even know if I've used this WrestleMania 22 arena yet. Jade Barrett raids us. Oh no! Is it a panty raid? We'll do a couple matches. Maybe I'll do a match from you guys in a live chat as well. Let's get it. Let's keep this music going for their entrances. Why not? The Rosemont, Illinois. Look at all the heads up there, all the faces. I wanted an outdoor arena. Well, oh, look at that background. Here we go. Rick and Scott Steiner. Ooh, they come out in their tag team attire. I dig it. The Steiner brothers. Hell, man, I remember way back with Dr. Death, Steve Williams, the Varsity Club. I think that's before Scott. That's Big Papa Punk with his long hair. Old school Steiner. See, what I wish they would have done is had the attire too, which I know is probably a tag attire or whatever. Should be Big Papa Poom. Big Poopy Dump. The dog face gremlin, yeah! Alright, let's bring out Hit Row. One thing is they got a pretty cool entrance. I can think of a couple people I'd use this entrance for. And even, well, B-Fab, I could fit her with somebody here. Here we go. Here we go now. So we got create an arena that we have to redo the arenas. We're setting up trios entrances. I gotta test that 6-man tag match. We may have our G6 Tornado match back. I forgot to test that. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Hit the thumbs up. Hope you enjoy it. We are kicking it live. DLC dropping. We're talking about the patch from last night. I did a stream last night for about 23 minutes. Thank you for all checking that out as well. Even if it's a 23-minute video, man, I dig that it got out there to you to all. Maybe some people learned some things and saw what we had in store. Now we got our match as Hit Row in the ring. King of Cleveland in the building. The Brownies. What's up, Brownies? You see what the Steelers picked up? Little Allen Robinson action. Penn State boy. I know the last 2 years he's been dealing with some injuries and such. Hasn't really performed, but hopefully he can be rejuvenated in Pittsburgh. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. All right, here we go. Let's have a match. What do you say? My ass in your face. There's a match. All right, Top Dollar and Scott Steiner are going to start out. Love the gear on Rick and Scott. Old school indeed. That's always fun. I like Top Dollar's shoes. Those are shoes I know I can use somewhere. Look similar to what Bone Dog wears. Maybe shoes that were already in the game. Female referee in there. See, it drives me crazy to have nothing on the barricade and nothing in the on the mat. I haven't got a chance to redo the Fantasy Action Arena yet, but FAW Arena, I'll finish that so we can we can do that. But first DLC that's dropped. Let me go to SmackDown Hotel and look at. I can. Check out the. I mean, we got other DLCs that'll be come out later on. We got more DLCs throughout the year. Let's take a look at. I know they have them here, I believe. DLCs. So the next DLC is the Pretty Sweet Pack. We get Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson of the Club. We get Elton Prince and Kit Wilson of Pretty Deadly and Tiffany Stratton. In the third DLC, you got Harley Race, Ivy Nile, Tony D'Angelo, Trick Williams, and Wendy Chu. That's a race to NXT, which is Harley Race and NXT. Rebel with Wyatt. We got Blair Davenport. I like her. Joe Gacy, Bray Wyatt, Valhalla, and Zeus. That might be the best DLC. Braun Breaker's father. Yes, sir. Rick. Bad News U-Pack. And it's missing Thea Hale, 2K. Andrew Chase, Damon Kemp, Eva Torres, Wade Barrett, and Nathan Frazier. And that's it, folks. Ruthless Aggression, Bad Bunny. That's it. Not a ton in the DLCs this year, but you'll have that. You'll have that. Top Dollar. Making a tag to Ashante the Adonis. Elbow drop in the corner there. So I hope everyone's doing good today. We got more than just this match. We're going to talk the patch from yesterday, which very vague patch notes, which is expected. They don't explain everything in detail, but they did fix a lot of AI stuff. In more games where if you got on the top rope, they wouldn't jump on someone that's on a table. I guess they fixed that. Some AI signature and finisher changes they've made as well with the patch from yesterday. So I always say this too, whether I don't know. I know some people were talking in our private chat about Steam, how you can back up data on Steam. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Steam, but Xbox, PC, and PS4, make sure that you are downloading. I'm holding out for the Bray Wyatt DLC. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, that's a good point, Azrael. I hope they do have that. 2 count to kick out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, elbows there. And, oh, another one. In the far corner, say hello to the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh, going up top. Steiners. I know who they think they are, the Road Warriors. I dig it. Female ref in the building. I dig it. I also heard that the refs are fixed. We'll find that out tomorrow night. We have a Battle Queen special. I'll be working on arenas today. Oh, big bell clap there. Yeah, that's a big win for AEW. Swerve Scott, man, big time. Swerve Strickland is a beast. I think he's going to be one of the best heels in the business in the next couple years. In my opinion, he does no wrong. He's vicious. He's good as a heel. I mean, people are going to cheer him too with the Who's House, Swerve's House stuff and everything. Scott Steiner tagged back in. So, I mean, this is a already pre-made arena, so I'm more concerned about custom arenas and stuff like that. So we can now put logos on the turnbuckles, logos on the barricades, The Trons don't revert to default every time you open it up, so they did fix a lot, and I figured they should have. They had to. There was so much complaining on social media all over the place. And I'm in 2K's Discord server, too. And you can't really respond or talk in there, and rightfully so. Mia Yim. Because Mia Yim's in WWE. That's why. You can't blame them. If they're going to get more money, you go where the money is. Uh-oh, double team maneuver here by Hit Row. Look out below. Big boot. Oh, wow. Michin. That's right. They call her over there. Steiner. Steiner's have a good entrance. Gav, what is up, my friend? Did you... I saw your post on Twitter, Gav. Did you delete the arena and start fresh? Because I did a video yesterday on the patch, and if you go into arenas that are already made, they will do that, Gav. So what I did is take screenshots of the arena, and then delete the arena and start fresh, and I haven't had a lot of issues. I had an issue creating my second arena last night. It did crash on me. But that little problem there can be fixed, Gav. And then I also, if you get that, Gav, even though you started fresh, just re-click on it, and it does come back. I know what you're talking about now, Gav. Big shout out to you, my friend. I did go in and was starting fresh, and if it does glitch like that, if it keep glitching, because what I did was went out and came back into that part of creation, and it did fix itself. The logo showed back up, but I know what you're talking about. There's a 3 count. The Steiner brothers pick up the victory. That was fun. It sucks that that's like the only match we can. Only we can do singles matches with these guys. But you guys really want to see singles matches with these guys? I eventually found that out and had to put. Yeah. I mean, it sucks, Gav, but as is, this game is not created for all creations, but that's what happens. See ya, there's James Sargent. What is up, brother? How you doing, my friend? So there's the Steiner brothers and Hit Row. A little blood on Scott. Big shout out to CSWA, James Sargent. Salute to you. So we tested out a match. We'll do another one here in a little bit. And then we'll do a little raid. So hit that thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Doing good. I have custom sliders I've created. Cool, man. Speaking of sliders, let's take a look. We'll go to game setup first. And just take a look at a couple things here. Yeah, man, I'm always interested in people testing out different sliders. So, here's my game sliders right now for gameplay. As you all know, I tried out game sliders from someone who initially put it out, and everyone was kicking out at 2 the whole time. So I did reset it. The one thing I have found out is you know, there's 3 different settings for individuals. You have your personality traits, which you set up when you're creating a character. You have your AI tendencies, and then you have your attributes. Attributes at 100 don't really mess things up. The AI tendencies at 100 can mess things up. So I limit them to 90 or lower, and then some specific ones I'll go in, I'll show you how I have everybody set up. All right, all right. So I have my difficulty set at legend because we want the best they can give. We want the best of both worlds. I believe the manager's things is fixed in universe mode and stuff. We'll be testing that out at some point too. You saw, well, Shantae's already, the problem was in universe mode they didn't show up. So I have rope breaks off. That's a preference. Off. I don't want any run-ins. Off. Blood on, of course. Subtitles, tutorials off. So here's really, you ever get to, I don't like any HUDs on there. Some people keep the star bullshit on there, and that's just, it doesn't matter. I don't want the HUDs on there so you know who's been beat down. I keep my fatigue on. The rating hub, match rating and control. No, we don't need that. We're trying to show you a TV show. Never is there stars in the corner of a show or stun bars and shit like that. Reversal prompt, I don't need to see that either. Camera cuts and camera shakes are okay. Camera panning's okay. Replay I had off at first, but you guys in the live chat helped me out with that one. So I appreciate you there. Thank you, James. Breakout, run-in HUD, don't need it. And I like to see the referee counts, that's the one thing, and the watermark image. Instrument recovery, ring escape, possum. Now, keep in mind, if you see these names here, instant recovery, ring escape, possum, and possum pin and attack. Keep those in mind, because when you look at the AI tendencies, you'll see those in there as well. Balancing, I kept most of these at 50. That James Sargent sent me some of his here for how he has his set up. Now, I changed a bunch of these at first, and now I reverted them back to default, and then I've tweaked a little bit, so I will check out what James has here too. He has some AI grab and grab breaker rate lowered and combo breaker. Did you just test these yourself, James, or did you find this from someone else? So I'm keeping a lot of these at 50, but I'm up for debate on changing some of them. Let's see, you have the reversal rates at 70. Finisher reversal rate, you have at 40. I have it 30. I don't really like, and I saw this on a couple videos, finishers getting reversed a lot. For an object at 40. I like it a little bit. Oh, okay. And you tested it out. That's what it's all about, James. Grab breaker rate. See, that's the ones James has a little bit lower, which is fine. I think that might be something to check out. Submission rate. Now, this is something that I'm not seeing a ton of. So it could be something we may adjust. The dive rate. Now, keep in mind, each character this year has AI tendencies. And this is how it was explained to me. That the AI tendencies kind of trump some of these game settings. So if you have a character whose AI dive is at 5 or lower, even though this is at 50, he's not going to dive that much. And I have seen that in some of the characters. Now, this is just all from what I've found. I could obviously find more from other people, and I'm up for more suggestions. By no means am I telling anyone to set their game up exactly like this, but it has been working for me pretty good. And like I said, the AI tendencies, which we'll look at here in a minute, tend to overseed or trump the game settings from what I've heard and what I've seen. So most of these at 50%. I see some of these lowered for James, which I understand. And I have run-ins at 0. I don't want any run-ins. Because we do AI, and run-ins don't make a lot of sense. Yeah. So run-ins are down. I've seen this on a bunch of videos. Referee downtime. They have referee downtime at 100. And the explanation from some of the videos that I've seen is basically When your referee gets knocked on his ass, he probably should stay down for as long as possible. He's a referee. I see, James, you have referee downtime also at 100. Basic reversals, I see you have them at about 20. I wouldn't mind lowering that a little, possibly. Ground attack reversals, signature and finisher reversals. At 45, you have at 50. I mean, like I said, the AI tendencies, I try to keep the verbiage right, because like I said, you have personality traits, you have AI attributes, which we have all at 100 in LTD, and then we have AI tendencies. So I try to make sure the verbiage, I use those three words so people can distinguish the difference. AI attributes you can have at 100, all of them. That's how we do it here at LTD, some don't. But the AI tendencies will really make your character be more specific. Is he a high flyer? Is he a big guy who doesn't do any dive moves? You can affect that in tendencies. Here I kept all these at 50. Now, James, I see you have vitality, regen, cooldown, and regen rate at 80 and 90. Is there a specific reason you have those higher? And then stun duration, rollout, and rollout frequency are a little lower. Also, I also don't run over. That's not going to be a big difference, James. Between the 90s and 100s in attributes, and from what I've heard from some of these big YouTubers that have put out videos, the AI tendencies trump the attributes. So the tendencies individually can pull the character a little more towards how they're supposed to be. And that's just from what I've heard. Like I said, tweaking these and testing them out is a lot. But believe it or not, max ratings of 90, 91, 92, 93, and then all at 100, there's not a big difference as far as gameplay. Some people may see it, some people may not. Chuck is in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, Chuck? We did the debut of Hit Row and the Steiners. We'll come back to that, another one here. But for right now, we're showing off how I have the game set up. Stun duration I've lowered because you don't want the zombie wobble. Oh, I got you. I got you. That's a good point. That's a good point. Let's look at targeting. This is, these are target settings for players, so it doesn't matter as much. This one, wait, let me see, I didn't forget anything. Okay. This one, I left at 50 for a lot of them because of the issue that I had. Good point by James there. So I kept a lot of these. The player ones at 50 because we don't play the game here, especially me. You don't want me playing the game. We have AI influence. This is where I made some changes. And I've been talking about it on my live stream for signatures and finishers. So these that say AI, these ones are for us. Recent finisher influence. That is your first finisher. The first time your guy hits a finisher, that's a 50%. And think of these as percentages overall. So the higher it goes for second finisher, and third finisher is even higher. So the way it's been working out, if you hit your finisher once, and I may raise these even more, because, well, finishers should finish the match. The second DLC is the Pretty Sweet Pack on May 17th. That's Elton Prince, Kit Wilson of Pretty Deadly, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows of the OC, and Tiffany Stratton. So here's the theory behind these three. First finisher, second finisher, third or more finisher. So the more finishers you hit, the more likely you will win the match. Correct. See, James got it. James is on point. He knows what he's talking about. That's why I trust your opinion, James. So the more finishers you hit, the more likely you are to get the finish. And that's not me figuring that out. I heard that from someone else. It just made sense to me. So I went with it. Signatures. And here's how this was explained to me. in a very good video. I want to give credit to the guy. I can't remember who it was at first. But let's use John Cena as an example. When John Cena hits the "you can't see me" and does the elbow, he doesn't win the match. It's normally the AA after that. And I've explained to people that your signature one should be a move that doesn't pin. It should be a move that sets up your finisher one. So that's why I don't like people having submission moves as their signature or finisher one. Because the game naturally, and you see Blaise, he'll hit the burner, and that'll set him up for the hook, line, and sinker. Right afterwards. Hey, is in the house. Great name. I think sometimes it's DLCs come out later for Xbox or PCs and stuff. Yeah, Assemble's a great one, James, to go by. He rocks. Matt's a great guy. I've chatted with him before. Tried to get him for an interview, but he's too busy. He's about to hit 100K, and he has a second channel monetized now, too. So that dude's real. I like him. He's not out to tell people what to do, but you don't have to agree with everybody. He's a good one. I would recommend. So the signature influence, whether they hit their first signature, second signature, or third signature, I have lower. Unless you want people to win matches on signature. And if you've been watching the last couple shows, they'll hit their signature, but more than likely aren't going to win from a signature. But the finishers, you want a little higher. See, I wouldn't even mind this being 60, 70, and 80 for finishers. Yeah, see, CSWA, James, you got it. So, if you have a signature one that is not a pin combo, it'll set up for the second one. Not as much as Vince has, Chuck, fortunately, but a lot of the same stuff that everyone's had. So I had a list of problems. The referee going to default or no referee with custom arenas. Universe mode does not have a next match button, which I haven't tested that out yet. Custom images duplicate within multiple downloads. I don't think they're ever going to fix that. The rival reactions in universe mode, totally broken. And if you have a rivalry match, you can't use a custom match. So those are some things that I wrote down, along with the Create Arena, which got fixed, and the Trios entrances, which are now fixed in universe mode. I have tried to set up a 6-man tornado tag elimination match. The game lets you set it up. It shows it in your custom matches, but you can't select it for a match. That was my normal 6-man match. So you have that as well. So that's what we've always done is have to do workarounds. Yeah, Rivalry's really good for pre-recorded shows and guys that use highlight reel and stuff, which props to you guys, man. That takes a lot. I just like going live and letting the game do what it has. No problems for Jade because she does not have the game. Good point. So, signatures and finishers, these 6 right here have affected the game. Like I said, I may even move these finishers up to 60, 70, and 80. Just for the simple fact that, finishers should finish your matches. And right now, it is a progression. As you hit more finishers, the more likely you are to get the win. Post-kick-out damage, I kept at 50%. And then you have a lot of these ones, which are kick-out zone. These are all things that are for playing. Doesn't really matter as much to us. So I kept them all at the default 50. But this first one can be changed to help signatures and finishers make more of a difference. There you go. So that's how I have the game set up. Now let's take a look at a specific character and AI tendencies. I'll use Blaise as an example. So when you go in to set up a character, you select, is he a big guy? Is he a little guy? All these different personas that you select will set how you have your AI attributes. So here's the difference. You have attributes, and this should say AI tendencies, because that's what's confusing people. Your AI tendencies and AI attributes. Attributes, here at LTD, we have them all at 100. Some people run it 90s, like James is saying, or 93 or 85, or some people start at 75 and add it. It's not really making a big difference in your character from what I've seen and what I've heard from a lot of people. These are what really makes more of a difference. So let's take a look at tendencies. If you'll notice, none of them are under 90, over 90. Now, Blaise is a powerhouse, so a lot of these tendencies are a little higher. The dive tendency is one thing. The dare I have is lowered these also way down. So springboards I don't like as much. He does some dives to the outside as his moves are, so I kept this dive tendency a little higher. And down here, this is the ones I've found that have made a difference. Remember I said earlier, keep in mind instant recovery, ring escape, and possum attack. So I saw a video where a guy changed these and it really made a difference. Instant recovery is the one I harp on the most. Now, are these determining every time how your character reacts? No, these are more than likely. Like someone put it really eloquently, it's tendencies. So think of it as percentages. What percentage of time do you want your guy to get right back up after a move? So instant recovery, if that instant recovery's at 100, he's going to no-sell a lot of stuff. I did a test with someone who had 100 tendencies. He got slammed on steel steps and got right back up. Ring escape, I'm not totally sure, but I think it's as many times they leave the ring. But that'll also be determined on whether it's a false count anywhere match, whether it's a no DQ, no count out match. So these tendencies can be different ways as well. Yeah, he's going to warrior no sell. Exactly, James. So instant recovery at 30 is what I preach. And I went through all 80 characters that I have on the roster right now. And I want to thank all of you. Only 2 of them are mine. Sunshine and Blaise, who I don't use. But all the other ones, completely different individuals. I'm blessed to have that many people on my roster. You guys are awesome for supporting the channel and doing that. So 30% for instant recovery. I have preached 50, 30, 50, 40. But even lower, I've even lowered Blaise. So pin attack and pin tendency, I have him at 40. There's other things that'll affect the pinning for finishers and signatures that we've already talked about. And pin combo tendency at 40. So I haven't seen any big problem with lowering these. If I do, and someone points it out and says, hey, your pin combo is way too low, it should be 60 or should be 50, I will go through all 80 characters and fix it. So these 4 I've preached and I've taken screenshots and shown you guys, but these tendencies can really affect how your character acts. I wish I could get them to not pick up the steel steps a million times. So let's take a look at someone else. I just recreated Lady Kenzie, and she's a high flyer. So let me use Kenzie as an example. As a high flyer, you're going to want her tendencies up a little higher for dives and stuff. So first and foremost, when I downloaded her, she had no personality traits. These are your personality traits that help your character act the way that character would. Face, heel, you know. Lady Kenzie, in my opinion, she's always been a face. She's been someone who prideful, respectful. So make sure, if you don't have these set, it's not really going to make your character lose all the time or anything, but it can help how your character acts during the match. So setting these, definitely highly recommend. When I download a character, no matter who I download it from, I always check to make sure their personality traits are set. I always make their Twitter name, their social account name if they have one, and all capitals is just an LTD thing I do here. I also changed the crowd signs. I don't like side plates. If people have side plates, we couldn't delete them before. I haven't tested that. That's something I want to test. Delete side plates, because you could not delete side plates before the patch. She doesn't have any, so I can't test out here. But let's take a look at her statistics. I had to raise her up to 100, and she was left at 75. But AI attributes. This is a high flyer. So her dive tendency is a lot higher, and I didn't really mess with the default. This is pretty much the default for her high flyer setting. If you have all these at 100, it could mess things up. Is it going to make your guy win all the time or lose all the time? Probably not. I hope not, James. I've saw some people posting about that. I ran a test where they were still there. I don't know how they're messed up, and I haven't checked it yet. I have my 10 titles created. I'm hoping they're not messed up. I saw someone post on Twitter they had to redo all theirs. If I have to, I have to. That's why I take screenshots of everything. But if you look down here, once again, I lowered her final ones to 50, 30, 40, 40. Or some people 50, 30, 50, 40. But for her, she's going to do a lot more springboards, dives, so it's a lot. That's okay with her to have it up like that. That's a default for a high flyer, except for the final four. So now you know the difference, hopefully, if you didn't before, from personality traits and statistics, which are AI attributes and your attributes. So I call these AI tendencies, which is more than likely how it works. I have a fix for the custom arena refs if thanks to Corey Quinn. Hopefully they are. I heard they are. I don't know for sure. But as you see, I don't have a ton of spots left already. Let's see what else we wanted to check out here. Trios entrances in universe mode. Now, previously, in universe mode, I had one of my titles missing a couple images, nothing to be quickly replaced. Actually, now that you have, we'll go back to the Trios entrances universe mode. Let's check custom titles. Custom championships. Let's see. James, Gav, let's check mine and see. I'll easily be able to tell if anything's changed. Now, from the original picture out here, they look... And I've created these from scratch. Some people just go on community creations and slap their logo on something, which is fine. The taking stuff on community creations is a whole nother conversation I'm not going to get into. But it is up there. People can take it and use it. My problem is people that take stuff and claim it as their own. Especially if people that paid for it and, you know, commissions that are out there. So let's look at the Battle Queen title and see if anything in here has changed. That looks the same. And I start from scratch, use custom logos. I use some of the stuff that the game gives us. So I may have been... if you really want my opinion, if you're getting ass hurt or bent out of someone taking your characters, it's not worth it. It's a community. So, and that's like going outside and dropping a bunch of money in the street and hoping people don't pick it up. People are going to take your characters. People are going to take your images. Don't let it bother you. It's not a big deal. To me, it's a compliment if they download my characters. So, Double Duchess. I don't get real into super detail with some of my belts. And I don't see anything missing yet. But I do understand someone who's put in hours and days of work on a character and someone downloads it and claims it's theirs. That's the problem. You stole my flames, Gav! So it looks like... I'm going to go into my uploads next and show you guys the things that I've uploaded. Everything. On 22, when things were going wrong and a good friend of mine lost everything from an update, I pretty much said, you can download whatever you want that I upload. Have at it. You know, if you want to download Blaise and put him in a diaper and some dumb shit, who cares? So I've duplicated the G6 titles 3 times because we don't have 6-man titles. But so those look to be okay. Here is my Lethal Championship, which was damaged in Season 22, so I kept it damaged this year to carry. Someday I might redo it. But that one looks like everything's there too, so I may have lucked out with the custom belts. I'm not gonna brag too much about it because then next thing I know, they're gonna be glitchy. Crazy 8 title. I think that's all I used for that one. Kept it relatively simple. The octopus, the 8-legged octopus, takes up most of the belt. I like to be original. That's why no one on this show is called Bob Flair or Jimmy Rhodes. I like to try to be as original as we can here. Some people are similar or characters based off of other characters, but we're tweaking shit. We tweak shit here. That's what we do. World title, let's take a look at it real quick. This one, I used to use the exact big belt background, but this year I decided to use the background of skulls and stuff like that. I had to download this belt, so I can't upload this one because it was a download, because you have to unlock the big gold belt. Tag team title based off gold. That looks like all the... There could be something missing on this one. I'll have to check this one. Because the side plates look a little... Not the side plates, but the side of the main plate looks a little off. Let me take a look. I have screenshots of everything. Championships. I could be wrong. Yeah, my logo's missing. There is something missing here. So let's go into front plate. I have a custom logo that I used here. Where's it at? It's gone. All right, so there is something missing. So let's re-add it. And it's a custom logo that I uploaded. So it may be custom logos. I don't know. So let's go to my custom images, which are now 1 million of them. And I should be able to find it pretty quick. It's golden leaves that come up on the sides. It's part of this logo. Actually, it is this logo. There it is. So is that what you're talking about, Gav? You just had to re-add it? So that's all it was missing here. Not a big deal. So what's happening, and I try to have reasoning for everything, that if they are going to fix something that's wrong, be prepared for custom stuff to not work. It's just a fact. This is a fact of life for us custom creation people. So we went right about there with it. And I'm pretty sure I made it... Did I make it steel? Make it steel, and I embossed the shit out of it, I think. Not colorless, that's for sure. There we go. Yeah, stuff like that, yep. So, I mean, that's the only thing that was off. I'm looking at a screenshot of mine. And it's not all custom images, because if you look on the far left, that's my LTD logo on the side plate. So that one's fixed. That wasn't a big deal. Totally expected, because like I said, we are tweaking this game for us. Tap out Princess. I don't know if anything else on anyone else's were gone. Let's take a look at the Tap Out Princess belt. LTD in the bottom, Battle Queen logos on the side. Yep, there's one thing missing. There is something missing on the front plate. And it's taken out completely. So there is one part missing on this one too. So I'm going to find that one. I use it in the background. It's this right here. And single. so I have it centered out to about inside the P, and the crown to the very top. It's just a filler. I may have to drop it to the back more. I'm not sure. It looks like it might be at the right spot already. But this one I did change the color of somehow. Because on my screenshot I'm looking at it silver. Like a steel bumped on it maybe? No? I may have gone colorless on this one and embossed it. Yeah, that's what I did. There it is. There it is. There it is. It actually looks better than before. There you go. Couple images I had to switch out there. No big deal. Nothing major. I don't think anything else was missing. Let's look at this internet title. It might be missing something. HTTP logo. Oh, YouTube logo on the right. The middle is good, but on the right side plate, I have a YouTube logo, because this used to be the YouTube or HTTP title, so I need the YouTube logo. So hopefully this video will help some people. We got a couple more stuff to do. Maybe do another match before we go. Hey, Jesse Jackhammer, keep those thumbs up coming. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. We did showcase the new DLC, the Steiners and Hit Row. We went over some of the AI settings that I use, not that you have to use it. Great to see you, Jesse. Let's put that right back to where it was, and I'm pretty sure I embossed this just a little. Can't really do too much to it, because I want that to show through with color. So, I mean, I might do another once over with the belts to make sure they are correct. Also going to delete and re-upload. Which ones did we change? I might just delete and re-upload all my custom belts. I did delete all of my created arenas off of Community Creations. I think that's it. These other ones look good. Side plates are all right. Let's check Double Duchess one more time. I think I'm missing something here too. No, I think it's there. Oh, I am missing something. The wings on the there's something else missing too on the inside. The wings on the strap. So here what I do is, I don't normally decorate the strap, but I have black and white wings on the strap. I have these. Come on, wings, grow out. So we have them pretty much, there we go, just like that. Now we're going to emboss those. I don't like that one colorless. And we have one more, which is actually Mark Caliber's chest tattoo. So there's something else missing in the back here. Oh, it's the mask. It's the mask. All right, I'll put the mask on there too. So we need the crow. So some images. Thank you, Gav, for pointing that out, my friend. So obviously, the game is not perfect. It's not made for what we do. So I don't get too bent out of shape when things don't work or we have to do a ton of editing. So now on the front plate, it has the big image, has the top. It's only missing the mask. So I used the masquerade ball mask here. Let's find that one. We're gonna go into uploads. I'll show you some of that. Delete all my belts. Where is my mask? There it is. Is it gonna put it right in the right place as soon as I select it? Are you kidding me? It's like it knows it used to be there. It does. It seems like it knows it used to be there. Because that's exactly where it was. So let's go here. Boss it. Boom. Booyaka, booyaka! And Double Duchess is fixed. So I'll go through the titles again and check them out. I don't want to waste too much time on the titles. But those are the 10 titles we have here in LTD. But what if you have to change it back, fix it every time you turn it on to play? Does that bother you? I don't think we'll have to. Well, the way it was before the patch, yeah. Yeah, Chuck, that bothered me a little bit. But, like I said, for the past 4 games, we've had to learn workarounds. For instance, in 2K22, I didn't do ladder matches or Hell in a Cell matches. They were broken. If I had to check it every single time, yeah, that would definitely bother me. Which I did have to do for some things, like the fix for the referees in universe mode. You had to literally go reselect it as soon as you started up the game and go right into the game. So the characters I still have uploaded, I always have to thank Pete Wall, Goddess of Pain, for doing some pre-work on these, and I changed them out. Joker got a lot of downloads. Look, 29 Jokers, 20 Rippers. Hank Williams Outlaw, 24 of him. Got it. Wally got 17. Good, Hulk. My gold Jake. I actually took the hat off of Jake. Here, let's do that right now. Because his entrance has a hat. So we will delete him. He had 4 uploads. But it came out with 2 hats. I sold it and made a joke out of it, but... Jake Bagwell, since his entrance has a hat, look, when I go back into my uploads, you'll notice he doesn't have a hat on his character no more because the hat's on there. Do you recommend this game to buy? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, granted, majority of people don't play the game like we do. If you only play the regular characters and stuff, the game works okay. See, no hat. But I always keep in mind what we do is change the game to our benefit. I know they don't test all the AI versus AI stuff. Hey, what's up, Twitch? Good to see you, man. We went over some of the game settings earlier, how I have the game settings. We talked about AI tendencies versus AI attributes. So, Twitch knows me very well. He's known me for about 6 years. I never tell anybody how to do stuff, but I'm trying to get as much information as I can out there for people so it can hopefully help some people, because there are some workarounds, some things you got to do. But big shout out to Twitch, Broken Gaming Network in the house. We did have the Steiners versus Hit Row earlier. We know that create an arena. We'll look at that real quick. Here's some of my images that I have uploaded. Check this one out. 421. Yes. Yeah, definitely grab Sunshine. She's got a boyfriend, though. Don't grab her too hard. James Sargent. We call him Sarge, Joker. So here's some of the images. Anybody can do whatever you want with my images, with my characters. Change them to your show. If you want to change the outfit on Sunshine Twitch, go for it. She has a white outfit, a black outfit. Change it if you want. All good. D-Train is now up for download. I finished him. I know people out there get real bent out of shape and people take people's wrestlers or outfits, but every time I got a new wrestling game, first thing I did was create a... Oh, yeah, everyone creates a wrestler, I'm sure. But there are a lot of kids, a lot of people out there just play all the regular WWE stuff. A smaller percentage do what I do is basically what I'm saying. And that's custom everything. Custom arenas, custom... See, what I'm going to do right now, because of the belts, I don't want them glitching on you guys, so I'm going to delete all these. There's not a ton of downloads anyway. And re-upload these because there are certain images on custom belts that aren't showing up. I know there's some people that have waited to create until after the first patch, which is a smart thing to do. That's why I didn't do very many arenas. So I'm actually going to delete all these and re-upload mine. Since there were some fixes, I'm going to go through with a fine-tooth comb, make sure all the images that were supposed to be there are there. Hey, I'm just happy with the good things we got this time around. You can delete images now and upload. You couldn't do that in 22 for all of them, and they would stick up there and shit. So for those that don't want people to download your stuff, you can upload it and delete it. The Universe match cards. When you leave Universe and come back, they stay. In 22, they didn't do that. The tag teams in Rumbles and Chambers not fighting each other as much. I love that feature. It makes some of the Rumbles within our story sound better. War Games is a big win. I think War Games is a huge win. I know they concentrated a lot on that, and there were drawbacks in other areas, but that happens. Do I wish they tested AI versus AI and custom everything a lot more? Hell yeah! But they don't. I can't. There's nothing I can do or you can do to get them to change. I mean, I'm in the 2K Discord server, so I do watch what they post there as well. The patch notes are always very vague, but they didn't tell us they fixed Create an Arena. Why wouldn't you tell people that? People didn't want that. They didn't tell us that Trios entrances are back in Universe mode. I don't know, Reaper. I do not know if that tornado match works. We'll test it out. I'll set it up and test it out. And we got a couple people here. Let's do something. I normally don't do these in the middle of streams, but this is a creation stream. And we got a show going on with my boy. So we're going to show some love. This is how we do it. I want you guys to take a second, whoever's here. We got 14 in the house. You can leave. I'm going to do a couple more things. We are not done here, but I want to give my boy a Blaze raid. So head over to D-Train Show, drop a Blaze raid, show him some love, come back, we're going to cover a couple more other things here, but I want to show some love while he's still live. He doesn't do the shows very long. So let's give him a little Blaze raid right now, and you guys can come back if you want or watch his show. I'm going to go over a couple more things here. So please, I don't ask for a lot of stuff here, but this is D-Train, who's been with us for years and years and years. I want you to leave if you have to. Leave, go over there, watch his show, give him a like, and drop Blaze Raid in the chat right now. I don't see anybody over there yet. You guys can come back here. We got to show some love to the D-Train. There we go. There's Joker. So we'll get back into more stuff here. We're going to test out. I'm going to set up a G6 match. So you guys have time while... Link isn't working? Should. Here, I'll drop it again. Show him some love. I'm going to set up a G6 match and see if that works. Oh, I put my... Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. I copied the wrong link. There it is. Appreciate you guys. That's what the community is all about. Show some love. All right, let's do a custom match. This is the one that wasn't working. 6-man tornado tag. Nightbot got you, huh, Chuck? All the caps. He has his Nightbot set up to grab everything. Tornado tag, no DQ, no rope break, elimination. Hey, Evie! What's happening, Evie? So we're going to try to make this match work. Going over the new things out there. Great to see you, Evie. 6-person. I'm sorry, Mama. 6-person match. Did D-Train even see the raid? He's in it. All right, let's see if it works. Tornado! I think that's how I had it set up. So the problem was it would show up, but you couldn't use it. Let's see if we can use it. And just for Mama, we're going to use the Battle Queen Arena. Now here's where the problem was. It wasn't in here. You guys saw me create it, right? Oh, is that it? It's here. Oh, we got G6 back. We got G6. Our G6 is back. Well, I didn't set up anybody's entrances. I didn't set up any entrances, so... Oh, man, what's up, man? We're going to use custom characters because that's what we do. Mama, I'm going to make you fight with Molly and Annabelle. Well, I just call it G6 elimination. I don't even call it that. Any ladies in the chat I can add? Who's in here? Evie, we'll put you in here. Wow, we got our G6 match back. So trios entrance in universe mode. The G6 tornado match works. Create an arena is fixed. Oh, so much work to do as well, guys and gals out there. We might as well do a poll. G6 is back. We got Molly, Annabelle, and Mama versus Patty, Whisper, and Evie. There you go. Pick who you think's gonna win. Yeah, I got you, Joker. I saw it. Appreciate you guys going over and helping out the D-Train. He deserves it. This is just a info stream. So we've covered uploads, trios, entrances I talked about, create an arena we haven't talked about yet, game settings, custom titles. The G6 match is back. Steiner's in hit row. Showed off the uploads. I got to upload my belts again. I got to create some arenas again. And the DLC is here. The patch is here. We went over some game settings that I have. I know, Mama. I know, Mama just killed a man. See, now I have to get their entrances. It's hard for me to have this game without playing the correct entrances for people. Where are they at? Where's Molly's music? The Monstar Factory. Molly and Annabelle. So great news. I mean, like I said, I could sit here for 2 hours and complain about things that are wrong. But I would rather concentrate on the positive stuff, which we got some fixes, we got things that are working better. I will be working non-stop all night long. Plus, AEW's in Pittsburgh tonight. I could have had a free ticket. I could have gone. CJ got offered a free ticket. I could have told him to take it and I would use it, or he could use it, but I'm going to work on this stuff tonight, watch AEW tonight, and then tomorrow night we'll talk about it on the WrestleSense Podcast, as well as Wrestling's Greatest Rivalries, and we have a special guest tomorrow night on the podcast also. Hopefully you guys will check it out and subscribe. Let's bring out their tag team partner. Wrestling Mama! Big shout out to Wrestling Mama, Hugo. I appreciate y'all coming through. If you're watching a replay, definitely make sure you go back and catch the beginning of the show where we debuted the Steiners and Hit Row. We went over my custom settings. I might tweak a few things. James Sargent had some great ideas for us. Showing love to D-Train. You guys are amazing. That's how the community rocks and rolls, baby. And their opponents. They're the Bombshells, Whisper Bagwell and Patty Chase. Tornado elimination match, balls count anywhere. Normally ends up in a beatdown. Let's see who's going to get beat down. Cassie's in the building. Cassie, tell them where they're at.
Cassie here, reminding you to check out your boy, Blaise McCoy, on the Blaised Radio Network. Tuesdays at 7, Thursdays at 8, and Fridays at 9. That's Tuesdays at 7, Thursdays at 8, and
that's
Fridays
the wrong
at
one.
9 on the Blaised Radio Network.
Where's
only
my new
on
one?
YouTube.
Cassie.
You're watching Leaning Towards Death Wrestling on the Blaised Radio Network with your boy, Blaise McCoy. Check him out every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, right here on YouTube.
Thank you, Cassie. Where's Natasha?
Hello, you are watching Leaning Towards Death Wrestling on the Blaised Radio Network with my boy, Blaise McCoy. You can check him out every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, right here on YouTube.
Hey, Firestar's here. How do you feel about that?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yes, bitch. Ooh, this my song. I'm about to do it for the Yeti, bitch.
For the Yeti.
You missed all the fun, Monstar. Where you been? We talked about your boy Goldberg coming back. We talked about your favorite wrestler. What's her name? I can't remember her name. Indie Fart Smell. Stinky Smart Fart Smell. It's time. It's time. They're doing it for the Yeti in the ring. Evie, did you make them do it for the Yeti? You were outdoing people. I got you, Evie. And we got signs in the crowd that actually have signs! Here's the Battle Queen updated arena. So now I can put stuff on the barricades you see. There's a logo on the turnbuckles. So as a quick recap, we talked about AI tendencies, AI attributes. We went over the problems with some custom belts that you have to fix. Big shout out to James Sargent, CSWA. Big shout out to Gav, who was here earlier as well. Create an arena. I had deleted all my arenas and I started fresh. I have this one made for tomorrow night, and I have to recreate the other 8. Not a big problem. I didn't get really in depth, but I took screenshots of everything just so it's easy to fix. Easier to fix. So, am I a huge fan of the 2K series of games? I have to say yes still at this point. Yes, we've had problems, and if later on today all my data gets corrupted and gone, I might think differently, but I have everything backed up on a USB stick and on the cloud just in case. But it's good to see them fix AI stuff and creation stuff in the first patch. I'll get shit for this, but way to go, 2K. So they get weapons. So if you guys haven't paid attention, we were testing out other 6-man tag elimination match, and they take forever. We will use those, but now we got our G6 match back, which is just chaos and carnage inside and out of the ring. Bowtie, the referee, is working. Look, he's back. So the referees are working. So a lot of good things come out of this patch. Sure, I had to delete all my arenas and all my belts, but not my belts, when we upload, but delete all the arenas and start over. But hey, man, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go, play. So I still got a bunch of arenas to create. I'll get those done. I got trio stuff to do now because in-universe mode, I think that's the last thing we need to... We still haven't covered the trios entrances and create an arena. Yeah, there you go, Evie. Get him. Get Monstar. Watch out for those waistband hot dogs, too. Carton and beefcake band-aid. Holy sheep shit. I love it. So these are G6 Tornado elimination matches. Balls count anywhere. So first elimination normally dictates who wins. But we have seen some people come back. The idea is after the first fall, yes, no chance in hell. Evie, I want you to abuse Grinder Gang until he realizes that Chance has to be in 23 for LTD. Come on, Chance. It would take you 5 minutes to create a base Chance for me. I don't want to make him wrong, dude. I don't want to not design him the way you want him designed. Know what I'm saying? No! Cougar, where are you at? I need you to make sure Chance creates his character. Evie, get him, Evie. Oh, wow. Salty balls. Monstar's all salty. There's a 2 count. First elimination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 6. Get up, Evie. What are you doing on the ground? It would take me 5 hours. What do you mean? No, it wouldn't. You could do it in 10 minutes. Come on, man. Do your boy a flavor. I'll put all the gear in the entrance. I don't know how you want your moveset set up. The Chance is coming back in 2K23. He's already signed his contract. There's a 3 count. And that raggedy doll that Monstar created in his basement with a bra on his head. Annabelle is out. Annabelle is out. Mama, you gotta come through now. I should have put Mama and Evie on the same team. Shame on you, Monstar. Gives Blaise a thumbs up and abuses Chance. Yeah, get him. You did sign. It says... Wait a minute. That doesn't say Chance Harper. That says Chance White Walker. What the fuck? Thongs. You missed the N there. I know you don't like using the N word, Grinder Gang. But you can use the letter N. There's a 2 count. So referees are back. Custom belts might need a little adjustment. Our G6 match is back. Hey, man, I'm excited about the game being fixed on the first patch, people. Not completely. The game's never going to be fixed completely for what we do. He's dead. Got him! 4 skulls means yes. What I'm reading is Chance just typed, yes, I'm actually starting to create Chance right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, if you don't create Chance, I'm going to duplicate Dr. Anus Tickler and call him Chance. Jose's in the building. What's up? So, unless you create Chance, Mr. White Walker, I'm just going to duplicate Dr. Anus Tickler, or I'll have Yeti create you. Evie, why don't you create a Chance? No, don't say back! You can't watch BET anymore. You're white. Evie, create me a Chance. Evie's going to create Chance. Nightmare, you can do it. No! I'll make Chance, no problem. Yeah! Anybody out there who wants to make a Chance Harper, actually, because Community Creations is free reign, and you can do whatever you want on Community Creations. I want anyone out there to make a Chance Harper. As many people as possible can make a Chance Harper right now and upload them on Community Creations. Shulky will make a Chance. Shulky's lurking out there. Chance B. Cosby. Hey, Lance Romance. What's up, Lance? Everybody that's out there, the Chance Challenge has been issued. Don't make me tweet it. I don't want people yelling at me for siding with this call and order guy. He's got a lot of Twitter beef out there. An army of chances, Gab. That's what I'm talking about. There's a 3 count and Molly's done. Oh, no, it's a beatdown on Mama. Look, Evie refuses to beat up Mama. No, yeah, tweet it now. Anybody who wants to create a Chance Harper, please do. His name should be Chance that creates Chance, though. What's the chance of that? Gav, I got to ask you a question, man. You have a character. You've been in this company before. We go live 4 times a week. I will open up a damn spot if you want to come back, brother. Just let me know, Gav. You know how to reach me. If you want to return to, if you don't want to return to LTD, that's fine too. But I would love to have the gift of Gav back here on the channel. I miss you. You're a good dude. And you don't have to make any of the shows, show up at all the shows. You can watch them whenever you want to. There's only a couple spots left, but I will create an extra spot if you're coming back, bro. Anyone can use and abuse him. Mr. Chance Harper will be all over Community Creations. He's open for anyone to use. What's your hashtag, Gav? Is it hashtag Gav? I know if you're not the type of person that wants to say you want to come back, but you're open to coming back. Hey man, we're gonna have a 64-person tournament in the month of May. It's called The Gathering, and I also, if you have a company, the gift of Gav, hashtag. It's right in front of my face. Duh, Blaise, you dummy. In the month of May, we are having a huge tournament for The Gathering. Yeah! Evie got it. I might have to change the title just for you, Gav. I wish there was a setting that we could change so they didn't grab the damn steel steps so much. That would be nice. Thanks for raiding D-Train. I appreciate you guys. I think it's in front of your face. I don't know if he uses a different one or not. So Gav is returning to LTD, people. All the West Vaginans are happy. I might have to get a hold of you for some info, Gav. Twitter the best place to get a hold of you? Gav returning to LTD. I'm fired up, man. Nightmare, I'm still waiting for you to upload. I don't know if you're coming back or not. Jeez, you picky son of a bitch, Nightmare. Actually, Nightmare, Gav just took your spot. Is he called Nightmare? I mean, you've had different names before. Why don't you get a hold of me as soon as we're done, Nightmare? If you don't want to come back, that's fine, too. Just make sure you show up to all the shows and hit the like button. 2K27, all right. I need someone to take Brandon Ace's spot. He's not coming back, that motherfucker. I'm not signing him. Just kidding, Brandon. If you're out there, Brandon Ace, your spot is secure. I know you have created characters for like 8 different companies. I'm kind of pissed off that Brandon Ace has not contacted me yet to download him for 2K23. But in character, fuck you, Brandon Ace. Here, I'll let Firestar say it. Hey, Brandon Ace.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, Nightmare.
Fuck you.
Oh, boy. We have way too much fun here, man. Big shout out to Gav and Nightmare. I like busting your balls. You guys take it too well. Take it too well. I can't find where I just put those songs I just played. There she is. That's Goddess giggling after she said it. Because she was... There's the winner of the match, Patty Chase. Whisper Bagwell. And Evie Bloodyard. So I have, I think, 2 more things I wanted to do. And Nightmare, just drop me a DM. I could grab your dude. This is what didn't work before, and now it does. Trios entrances in universe mode. Literally, and I'll show you here with these guys. If you went down here, there was trios motion, but there was not a trios entrance setting. It is now there. How about it? Now, for what it's worth, there's not a lot of options for trios entrances. As we all know, they don't have very many options for trios entrances, but that's okay. And if you guys know, if you're doing creations, tag and trios entrances take forever to load up. So, I mean, in between matches, those load screens have been really fast. Just gonna throw this out there. There's something to far stuff about it. If you're up for EV Chainsaw, Cherry Bombs can make... Wow. Are you talking about adding Eevee to your you want to add Eevee to its G6 team? You know, I used to have a character called Cherry Stack. That was Blaise's first wife in Efed. So here's your entrance motions. There's not a lot of them. I think Sudden Death Society is going to use Judgment Day. I'm going to try to use different ones. The Manic Mafia is using Imperium. I'll have to ask Super Nacho what they want to use for this one. But they're back. You can do trios entrances again. Let's give them Toxic Attraction. Sorry, Jamar and Wally. I'm sure, actually, this is probably the one that the Chainsaw Cherry Bombs would use, right? Go, Nacho. Go, Nacho. Go, 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 Nacho. Get your dance on. Ooh, go Jamar with the... Is that a green rose? Hey, now. Oh, man. Wally's styling and profiling, too. Look at that strut from Wally. Get it, Wally. Oh, what happened to Wally's logo on his back? Oh, no. Oh. All right, so it looks like the same thing that happened with custom belts is happening with custom wrestlers. Wally had a fist on his back. Not up his ass, but he had a fist on his back. So, thanks to, I think it was Gav that pointed that out. So we're going to have to check all the characters and see if any custom logos are missing from them as well. Yikes. Lot of work to fix what happened. But I'll go through some of the tag teams that have 6. Right now, here's all of our... Is that cause of the new... Yeah. Yeah, we went through some custom belts, and there was some custom images that are missing. The good thing is, all you gotta do is re-add the image. It goes right back where it was. So we have the bouncers. Who else? These three. Oh, boy. I got their entrance set, too. We got House of X. Not too many. Here, this, they're using Imperium. I had to delete all my arenas, Nightmare. Nightmare, delete. The arenas are one thing that are glitchy really bad with the fix. So I had to delete all 8 of my arenas and remake them. If there's any other G6s that we'll have. Oh, Andy Price will be added to this one. So here's a good example. Before you couldn't add a person. Like, look, if you go down here, see how the trios is grayed out? You can't select it. Even when you added someone before, it wouldn't let you add. But now look. Yeah, trios! I'll do their entrance later. So a lot of work for me. Until tomorrow night, I'm going to be very busy updating all this stuff, fixing all this stuff. Sudden Death Society. They are using Judgment Day's entrance. I'll fix that off stream. The Wolves Den now add Drum Monkey. And some of you teams out there don't have tag team finishers. Get me those too. I have them all written down. But now that I can add G6, we have our G6 match. Oh man, so much good stuff going down. Can't wait to bring you some more action. Oh, because I just added SDS. I think I just added 3 for now. I just started with 3. I didn't create any trios because the trios were broken. That's why they weren't in a lot of them. Oh, look at that. I might have to recreate your tag team. Look, even though there's 4, still don't have... Look, I can't create G6 for you guys. So I'll probably delete SDS and redo team. So there's an issue we just came across. So there's no trios for them. But if I delete this team and recreate it, it'll pop back up. Those are our G6 champs. And I have everything written down to fix that. I think that's the only one I've seen that happen to. So it may have glitched on the update. I thought I had all 4 in there. So I'll have to delete that one and fix it. I'll do that off the air. But that's why I didn't do 6-man teams hardly anywhere. No, you're not management! You know what stable you're joining? Which one? The California Kids? I'll have to send you a Pete Voodoo doll for a second attire if it's missing parts. Man, you're not working my nerves. Actually, now I'm happy because if I got like 10 different people creating chances on community creations, I'll just pick whichever one I want. And you'll like it, bitch! What is the other thing I wanted to cover? Create an arena. So this, I wanted to save for last. I'm not going to create an arena too far because last time I did that, it crashed. D-Train, there he is! I'm guessing your show's done, man. I had to raid you. I had to give you some love, man. I know you got a busy schedule. But I was hoping you'd go on after I was done. We could come over there and watch it, but I'm going to watch a replay as well. Big shout out to D-Train. It's not me, Chance, if you have actual free reign with him. Yes, it is. You son of a bitch, Grinder. Chance White Walker coming soon to Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. You guys didn't know he's white? So, custom arenas is fixed. If you have an arena already made in custom, take screenshots, delete it, and redo it. NFC North, I don't give a fuck about them. Well, you don't. What's your off the rails? Is your off the rails that the Packers keep Aaron Rodgers and they win the Super Bowl? D-Train's doing some real cool shit. I thought about doing a stream for the draft next Thursday. I know we have the WrestleSense Podcast. I can't wait to hear what your next off the rails is. And I think it's so funny that people are giving you shit for some of your off the rails comments when you literally said they're off the rails. It's crazy shit that probably won't happen. Kind of like Grinder Gang, Chance there, giving people shit on Twitter and causing all kind of problems. So the thing I wanted to show you guys in Create an Arena to close out this show, I'm really pumped that Nightmare is not coming back and Gav is. Nightmare, where are you at? Brandon A's probably lurking too. I hope he heard the message I sent to him. Roster's almost full. Get your asses in here. So in the venues, if you select gymnasium, small studio, theater, or warehouse, I believe those are the four. The lighting sucks. See all the ones that say indoor lighting? Ooh, Thunderdome. Thunderdome actually works though. So it's the smaller arenas, the warehouse. I don't know if it's the theater or not, but I'll put the theater stuff in a big one. The only two I'm using is Thunderdome, 3 I should say, Classic Sports Arena and Indoor Sports Arena. The gym works good. Is the lighting better in it, Gav? On the entrances? Because I thought the entrances, the lighting was messed up. That'd be great. Theater is super dark. Yeah, lighting's just real bad. I will be making some large outdoor stadiums. Neil Hooper's in the house. What's up, man? So there is some issues with some of the smaller arenas still. But if you select, say, this one, the things I do want to show you that have been corrected were issues in the ring. So before, you couldn't do anything on the turnbuckle pads. But now, as you see, images are showing up on the turnbuckle pads again. And they're actually staying there when you select them. I take my embossment down on things that shouldn't be embossed. Some people emboss their ring and shit like that. Big shout out to Neil Hooper in the chat. Good to see you. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, subscribe, share it out. We went through a lot of great information today, starting out with the patch. And the other thing that now is added, well, the ring ropes stay the right color. The ringside area now, you can put custom images on the barricades. See, and if it glitches a little bit, just back out, come back in. Create a belt is fucked. You can't face the ref in some matches. You can't face the ref in some matches. Yeah, all I had to do is add a couple things on my belts. There's a couple missing images. There's also a couple missing images in Create a Character that we'll have to go back and add. As we see them missing things, we'll just add them back in. Oh, feel free to rant away, man. Most of the time here, I'm kind of positive about the good things, so we don't talk too much about the negative stuff. I leave that up to the other guys that love ranting. So, yeah, you can put images, as you see, on the barricade. I've had some issues resizing some, and if you just back out and do it again, it'll work. But the ability to add logos on the barricade. Now, here's what I don't know yet. is if you guys remember in 22, I'm just going to throw shit places, I'm not saving this, is when we did corner ones, they would glitch. Although we did have a corner logo on the name for the title at the start of the match. When you try to fake out the ref, when you try to take out the ref, it won't face them even when it's switched on. So in 22, if you put an image in the corner, it would glitch and show up on the floor. I did not see that. We did a match earlier. I did not see that issue. So I think a lot of the issues are corrected. I mean, to have the G6, to have trios entrances, create an arena. The thing with create an arena and create any creation stuff, if there's glitches in it now, it's because you've already created them in a broken part. Yeah, Vince will do all the ranting, Neil. You know this. I leave it up to Vince. And shout out to my man Vince McSham, big time. Love him. We don't always agree, but I love that dude, man. He's a great dude, does amazing work on his channel. Check him out. So the lighting and the movie. The one thing I did find out though is on one of the venues, the stage options, there's only like 5 stage options now. So they've changed that a little bit. I'm not going to save that when I have one down. You need to create an arena from scratch, don't edit. Yes, correct. That's what I found out last night. I did a stream right when the patch ended, and as soon as I started editing the arena, it was glitching out even more. And then I went into a different arena and the wrong logos were there and such. This game is not made for tons of custom images, tons of custom wrestlers, tons of custom arenas, custom this, custom that. And that's what we do. So we have to find workarounds. That's why I did this video. I want to keep it under 2 hours, so we are going to close it out here. But here's what we do. We got someone else in the community that is live. So we're going to pop in and do another raid. And I got a lot of work to do. BMWF is live. If you're watching the replay or you caught this live, make sure you, can't edit previous arenas. Make sure you guys go check out Crushing Kelly. Drop her a like. The blood moon is rising. Thank you, D. That's what a mod does. D-Train knows. Help me out. Go over there, drop a Blaze raid, and say what's up to her. I'll be back tomorrow night with the WrestleSense Podcast on that channel, and then the Battle Queen special is back. I got a lot of work to do, folks. I'll be working all day long on creating arenas, redoing some stuff, checking out all the 80 characters I had to see if any images are missing and putting them back on. But that's what we do, folks. That's how we do it. That's your patch 108. That is your brand new DLC. We're going to head over to Kelly's. Keep the party going.
Thanks for stopping.
Oh, is that a yes, Evie, that you're going to bring them back? Awesome.
McCoy in the house. Welcome to the stream.
Appreciate y'all. Hit the thumbs up. Drop me a comment if you're watching this on replay. Let me know if you got sliders that you're testing that work. If you have something you found out we didn't know about, whether you like the stream or not, it don't matter. Whether you like me, it don't matter. Watch this stream. You might learn something, and it could help your channel. I appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing. Oh, man. We got Gav back, Nightmare back, and the return of the Chainsaw Cherry Bombs. LTD's going to be amazing here in 23, guys. Let's do this. Thanks, guys. Peace and positive vibes. I'll see you in my streams. And I'm out of here. Love you.